Hi guys, welcome back to TM Movie Vault. You think you've seen it all? Think again. These are the underrated, overlooked, and criminally slept on films that deserve your time. This is Hidden Gem Movies, Part 2. Let's get right into it. 5. The Brave One, 2007.
Man, don't you know there's a leash law?
Jodie Foster is not messing around in The Brave One. She plays Erica Bain, a New York radio host who's brutally attacked in Central Park. Her fiancé is killed. She survives, barely, but something in her breaks. Haunted, afraid, and angry, she buys an illegal gun. What starts as self-defense quickly becomes vigilante justice. She's roaming the city at night, taking down muggers, abusers, anyone who slips through the cracks of the system. Detective Mercer, played by Terrence Howard, starts noticing a pattern in these random killings. As their paths cross, tension builds. Can he uncover who's behind the killings, or does a part of him want to let it slide? It's a gritty, psychological descent into trauma and vengeance, equal parts thriller and moral study. Foster is phenomenal, and the film asks one terrifying question: what would you do if justice abandoned you? Next up, we're turning the tension to 11 with 10 by 10.
I want you to listen to me very carefully. These are 4-foot-thick concrete walls. There is no point screaming.
A tightly wound thriller that plays out in a single terrifying location. Lewis, a quiet but determined man, kidnaps a woman in broad daylight. He throws her in a soundproof cell, 10 feet by 10 feet, hence the title. But here's the twist: he doesn't want to kill her. He wants answers. The woman, Kathy, insists he's made a mistake. Lewis doesn't buy it. Turns out she's not who she claims to be. Secrets unravel fast. What starts as a kidnapping becomes a twisted battle of minds, confessions, and revenge. It's stripped-down storytelling that hits hard. Just 2 characters, 1 room, and a whole lot of psychological warfare. Think Misery meets Buried, but with a reverse hostage dynamic you won't see coming. 3. Chronicle, 2012.
I don't want to do it. Dude, I don't want to do it.
Okay, are you ready?
Okay,
Come on,
you have
do
to
it.
Give me a countdown.
I will,
okay?
I promise.
Are we rolling?
Ever wondered what real teenagers would do if they got superpowers? Chronicle answers that, and it's not pretty. 3 high school guys, Andrew, Matt, and Steve, find a glowing object underground. Next thing you know, they have telekinesis. At first, it's all pranks and levitating Legos. But power corrupts, especially when you're already broken. Andrew, the bullied loner, starts spiraling. His powers grow, so does his rage. And when tragedy hits, he loses control in the worst way possible. Shot entirely in found footage style, Chronicle feels raw, real, and dangerous. The final showdown in downtown Seattle is pure chaos. This isn't a superhero movie, it's a supervillain origin story wrapped in teenage angst and handheld footage. It's what happens when great power falls into the wrong hands. 2. The Platform, 2019.
Mr. Trimagasi, do you know how this all works?
It's obvious. We must eat
What will it be?
whatever the ones above don't want.
Brace yourself for The Platform, a Spanish dystopian horror that hits way too close to home. The premise is simple but brutal: a vertical prison, hundreds of floors. A platform filled with food starts at the top and moves down, stopping briefly at each level. Those at the top feast. Those below starve. Goring wakes up on level 48. Every month, the floor changes. Sometimes you eat, sometimes you don't, and sometimes, you eat worse. It's violent, it's disturbing, and it's not just for shock, it's a brutal metaphor for class, capitalism, and human nature. It's Snowpiercer meets Cube, with a philosophical core and an ending that'll keep you up at night. A pure mind-bender wrapped in blood and steel. 1. The Experiment, 2010.
What we will be doing here, for those of you that don't know, will be a behavioral experiment in which we will be simulating the conditions of life inside a state penitentiary.
You want intensity? The experiment delivers. Inspired by the real-life Stanford prison experiment, this film pits 26 volunteers against each other in a mock prison. Half play guards, half play inmates. But when the guards start taking their roles too seriously, things spiral fast. Adrian Brody plays Travis, a laid-back guy who's just in it for the cash. Forrest Whitaker plays Barris, a mild-mannered man who transforms into a tyrant. What starts as a simulation turns into psychological warfare. Then into physical abuse. Then, worse. No rules. No cameras. No way out. Just raw, unchecked power games. It's a disturbing mirror held up to human behavior. The acting is top tier, and the tension never lets go. It asks, who are you when no one's watching? These films may not have made $1 billion at the box office, but they'll make you think, squirm, and question everything. Missed part 1? Hit that link in the description. Seen one of these? Drop your take in the comments. And if you've got a hidden gem of your own, share it. We might feature it in part 3. Hit like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.